Good day. My name is Melody Ano Campo, and I am an environmental scientist and an assistant professor. Join me in a series of videos that focus on port ecology and marine environmental science. Today, I introduce marine biofouling species in Philippine coastlines, especially along ports. The Philippines is an archipelago, has numerous ports lining our coastlines, and it is essential to know the different organisms that are living there. Ports are parts of coastlines which have been altered to berth and anchor ships. It is important that we identify the marine fouling communities there, as there can be indigenous and non indigenous species too. Indigenous species are those that are native to the Philippines, and non indigenous ones are the others that come from other regions of the world. How come there are non indigenous species? Due to marine traffic, ships from other regions may bring foreign organisms via hull fouling and ballast water. Some of these organisms can be biologically invasive, and as invasives, they pose economic and ecological effects to our local communities. Let us begin with a roster of indigenous species that have been identified by the protocol of the Portec Project. The Portec project is a research which was designed to establish Philippine port biological baselines. This is the Pisces collector that has been used to gather samples for the identification of organisms in the coastlines. It is composed of a bucket lid where you have four petri dishes attached to it. In the middle, there is a hole through which your nylon rope will go through. One end of the nylon rope will be attached to the port and any structure there which can serve as anchor, while the other end has a cement weight attached to it to make sure that the Pisces collector is submerged under the water for the specific period of time where you will get your samples. After around 60 days or so, the collectors are retrieved, a petri dish is collected, and organisms in the petri dish will be identified. Here in this video, we study two indigenous species, namely Graphrarium pectinatum and Placuna placenta.
Gaphrarium pectinatum, commonly known as pectinate Venus, is a species of bivalve mollusk. It belongs to the family Veneridae under the phylum Mollusca. Morphologically, it has a medium-sized shell, slightly laterally compressed, strongly inflated and sculptured with thick, nodular radial ribs that bifurcate towards the ventral margin. Secondary nodules in some of the interstitial spaces of the main ribs. The outer surface is white with irregular dark spots posteriorly and near the umbo. Gaphrarium pectinatum is commonly found in estuarine and coastal areas of the Indo-Pacific region, including coastal areas from the Red Sea and Indian Ocean to the Pacific Islands. The life cycle involves external fertilization with gametes released into the water. Fertilized eggs develop into planktonic larvae, eventually settling into substrate and transforming into juvenile clams. Adult clams filter small food particles while burrowing in sediment. Exhibiting low to moderate invasiveness, Gaphrarium pectinatum with broad environmental tolerance and high fecundity faces limited dispersal due to burrowing behavior compared to free-swarming larvae. Competition from native bivalves and predation by marine animals further influence their impact. Established populations exist in the Mediterranean Sea and Black Sea, likely due to accidental introductions through shipping activities. There are also isolated reports that exist in other areas like the Atlantic coast of North America but require confirmation and investigation. This sample photo was taken from an online source. The photo shows the exterior and interior of the pectinate Venus where the ribbed surface is visible. The photo was taken from MNHM. The photo shown is used in the sales catalog. It depicts Gaphrarium pectinatum in the wild from one of the sampling sites of sales. This photo was taken by Benjamin Vallejo Jr. Gafrarium pectinatum can bring both positive and negative impacts to the Philippine coastal ecosystem. Positives include sediment stabilization and erosion control through burrowing activity, water filtration, and a food source as well. Negatives involve competition, smothering, sediment disruption, pathogen introduction, and disturbance to fishing practices. However, further research and monitoring are crucial for precise impact assessment. Placuna placenta, commonly known as the window pane oyster, is a species of saltwater clam. It belongs to the family Placunidae under the phylum Mollusca. Morphologically, it is characterized by its translucent shell, which is flat and nearly circular. The shell has a unique window-like appearance, hence the common name. Placuna placenta is native to the Indo-Pacific region, including the coasts of Indian Ocean and the Western Pacific Ocean. Embryos develop into free-swimming trochophore larvae, succeeded by the